Coach Chris Depew of the East Noble Knights getting ready for a big showdown. I'm looking forward to it. You looking forward to it?
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. You know, having the bye week in some ways was advantageous, but then in other ways we're antsy. You know, we're ready to play, and you know, going a week without a game, you know, gave us more chance for preparation, but also kind of got us in some ways out of a routine, and we're just kind of edgy and tired of practicing. It's kind of how you feel at the end of two-a-days, honestly.
Yeah, how do you think you guys are going to respond to that? Because, I mean, Bishop Dwenger, they dealt with the same thing, but it wasn't this close to the end of the season.
Yeah, they played Snyder right after, and, you know, even Coach Schwarzkopf admitted that he felt they were a little rusty to begin that game. And so, you know, we're trying real hard to avoid that, obviously. You know, we approached last week a little different than most weeks. We did a lot of more one-on-one work, try to keep game speed in mind, and you know, hit a lot more last week than we would normally this time of year, and then kind of went back to a normal routine this week.
So how do you guys approach the game? I mean, you've seen the film. Do they have weaknesses? How do you attack?
There aren't many weaknesses, and you know, they're a solid football team. You know, they could not have gotten to where they have at this point of their season without being a complete team, and they are. You know, they're big, talented, well coached, and disciplined, and you know, we approach it like any other game as much as we can. You know, it is the playoffs, and so things are a little different. But, you know, we prepare to win. And, you know, like I've said to some others, I know on paper and in most opinions we're going to be considered an underdog. But, you know, we're never going to go to a game feeling like that. And, you know, they're a good team, but, you know, I think we're pretty good too.
Yeah, I think if you have anything in your favor right now, it's definitely your speed and your ability to put points on the board. Yeah. So how do you take advantage of that?
Well, you know, they're going to make it difficult. We're going to have to work for every yard and every point we get, and you know, if we have it our way, we'll make it the same for them. But they haven't given up very many points this year. They're pretty solid on offense and defense, but they, you know, they're disciplined, and so, you know, about all you can do is you know, call the best plays you can. You know, we've put a lot of time and energy into a game plan that we hope will work on Friday.
Now, you've been on both sides of the shootout. Are you preparing for a shootout?
I don't care if it's 2-0 or 50-48. You know, if we win, that's all that really matters. It is that time of year anyway, and so you know, we've been in a couple of shootouts, but I couldn't have told you ahead of time that it was going to be a shootout, so you don't really ever prepare for that, or you're going to admit you're planning to give up a lot of points, and you know, we aren't planning for that at all, but I think we're ready if we need to.
Do you guys feel pressure? Do you need to remind them to have fun?
Yeah, you know, the playoffs is a pressure time of year. You know, I think everybody's more on edge. You know, the seniors realize every game they play now could potentially be their last, and you know, even though we as coaches plan to be back the next year, you know, we still look at it in the same way also. So yeah, there's pressure, but you got to have fun and play the game, and you know, it's our job as coaches, and I think it's the same job of the seniors to let the rest of the team know that you know, being loose and having fun and playing the game is more important than anything, because you know, you can get a quarter in a game before you finally do relax, and sometimes in a big game it's too late. So, you know, we got to find a way to be ready from the get-go.